Hi, I'm Wahid, and I want to talk to you about some problems that you might find in a typical coding course. And the biggest thing that I've seen is that a lot of them focus on just memorizing facts instead of actually developing that understanding. I mean, that's what I focus on here is, classes and teaching you how to code in a way that you'll actually understand it. So, what does it take to actually understand something? Well, you can't really understand something if you're just following along a project, you're just doing steps without really understanding, why. So the first thing you need is you need to develop some fundamental skills, some basic some basic coding skills that are applicable to a wide range of projects. But you don't want to just stop there. You're not going to you won't be able to know how to take those basic skills if that's all it was and immediately use them. So you need them, but you do need a project after that to learn how to apply those skills. How to choose between should I use this technique or that technique and why. Um, and if you're trying to explain a project, especially to somebody, let's say you're going for an interview and the interviewer asked you, so tell me about this project, and you start describing it and they interrupt you and they say, okay, wait a minute, why did you choose to implement it like this? Why did you choose this technique? If you don't have those fundamental skills, you won't know. So you need that understanding. You need the wide range of understanding to know which of those techniques to choose to apply to your projects and how to build a project. So the project will tie things together. The fundamental skills lay the foundation for that. That's why when I'm teaching how to code, I first start out with some simple examples of the basic skills, and then we'll switch over into a project. And I like to use a game development because it keeps it fun and interesting. But a game is also quite, at least the games that I'm showing you in the book, is quite involved, and you can use all of your skills and one way or another in the game. So the other thing is that you want to look out for is knowing how you're going to find your own answers. So a lot of courses they might teach you things, but they're not really especially without a project, they're not really letting you go off on your own and try things. When I show you a project, I'm showing you one way to do things, but I'm also encouraging you to make that project your own. Try to modify it, extend it, turn it into something that you can call your own. And when you do that, you're going to come across problems that you need to search for the answers. And that will develop in you the ability to find those answers. It's absolutely critical that you learn how to learn and how to ask, how to find answers. I remember when I was in back when I was in high school, I was studying electronics, and I had this was in a like a class that was just teaching electronics, a vocational class. And the instructor told me one of the things. He said, you're not going to know all the answers. He said, it's more important that you have the ability to find the answer when you need it. So if somebody asks you a question, it's okay to say, hey, I don't know, but I can find out. And that's the skill that you need. In addition to that, you also want to look for a course that has an experienced instructor. Now, I've been programming for 30 years, and I've done a lot. I've programmed, I was looking at a list of languages once. I was going through and it's like, wow, this is pretty interesting. It was kind of a historical trip for me, just kind of looking. And then I encountered a language, and I stopped and I looked at it for a moment, and I thought, wow, I not only have forgot that language, I forgot that I ever even knew that language. So, I have a lot of experience, but with that, just experience alone is not enough. You need somebody that knows how to teach. And a lot of that comes down to simplifying it. What's the most important thing to learn and how to go about learning it? And that's one of the things that I'll be able to bring with you as well, for you, is that experience in being able to simplify the concepts. So again, when you're looking at a coding course and you're trying to figure out, is this a good course? What problems might you encounter? Like I said, focus on understanding. Don't go for a course that values memorization or just a big list of facts. You need that understanding. You have to develop that understanding. A lot of that comes with the simplification, like I said. You also want to develop your fundamentals and at the same time also have some project that you can work on as well. You need a course that's going to encourage you to go off and explore on your own so that you can learn how to find your own answers. And like I said, make sure you get somebody who's experienced and knows how to simplify concepts so that you'll understand it. Thank you.